What separates successful affiliates from, well, the not so successful affiliates during the holidays? What's the same thing that separates them all year long? And in part 8 of our 12-part series on holiday affiliate promotions, I share what it is. Welcome to the Affiliate Guy podcast. If you want to grow your income, serve your tribe, and enjoy all the benefits of affiliate marketing and having your own affiliates, you're in the right place. Thanks for joining me today. Now let's get started. What's up, and welcome to episode 8 in our series about affiliate marketing during the holidays and how to really boost your sales. Over the last few episodes, we started with more of the strategic episodes recently. We've shared some specific tactics that can start increasing your sales, 15% here. The last two we talked about 14 and 18%. And today I have another one of those differentiators. Now, this episode, like all the episodes, is a part of our ultimate guide to holiday affiliate promotions, which you can find at mattmcwilliams.com/holiday guide. We have so many resources on there. If you've been listening to this whole series, you're probably getting tired of me talking about it. But listen, we have got just tons of awesome stuff on there. Tons of extra videos and tutorials and extra podcast episodes that aren't just a part of these 12. We've got Facebook Lives on there, replays of Facebook Lives, all that fun stuff. So go check that out at mattmcwilliams.com/ultimate. Actually, mattmcwilliams.com/holiday guide. I don't know if I said that wrong earlier. If I did, it's /holiday guide. All right. Also, quick listener shout out as always. This one is from my friend Mark Guberti, who I love this guy. He's still in college, by the way. He's on the track team at Fordham. And this guy's an absolute rock star. He said, anytime I'm working on a launch and wondering how to land more affiliates, Matt always comes through with amazing and easy to implement tactics. He was instrumental for the success of my first virtual summit. Well, Mark, thank you for the 5-star rating, buddy. That's just cool seeing one of my friends on there. So, Mark, you can leave a 5-star rating and review. We always appreciate that. Please do so if you haven't yet. It helps us to get discovered by more people and reach more people with this important message. And the more I'm doing this, especially in this holiday season, the more I'm realizing how important this is, how important it is to help people monetize their platform. It really is. When they start monetizing their platform and they get excited about that, they can, literally feed their family with the money from their platform. It makes a huge difference, and it allows them to be able to spread their message. So what is it that separates these successful affiliates from the, shall we say, not so successful affiliates? What I mean here is not an affiliate that has a list of 500,000 people and a person with a list of 500. Okay. Clearly that's what separates them. But I'm talking about when you compare two affiliates who have the same size email list, same social media following, and one of them is making 25, 50, 100% more money. And the thing is, this is true year round. This is true any promotion, what separates the successful ones from the non-successful ones is that the successful affiliates treat it like a big launch. That's it. They go all in on their promotions. They go all in. Here's the thing. When we're talking about holiday promotions, I want you to go big. I want you to treat it like a big launch. Because if you only have a 48-hour window, we've talked about this. One of the things that differentiates these holiday promos is a lot of them are just, boom, 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 quick, right? There's 48 hours, sometimes 8 hours, sometimes a half a day, sometimes a third of a day, sometimes only, a weekend, 4 days, right? And so you plan on sending 4 or 5, maybe 6 emails during that time frame. 48 hours, you plan on sending at least 3 emails, preferably 4. So it's very condensed. Focus on the deadline. Because, if you're only going to promote for 48 or 72 hours, it's like pruning a big, like a 17-day launch and only doing the last 2 or 3 days. And that's scarcity. And so if it's a 48-hour promo, the first day is also the day before cart close. And then the second day is cart close day. And I've shared over and over and again that you should be sending at least 4 emails, preferably 5, sometimes more on cart close day. Like, you should be sending a lot of emails that last day to really hone in on the deadline. So if you're going to send, 2 emails the day before cart close and then 5 on cart close day, that's 7 emails in 2 days. And that's a lot. It would be a lot for a 48-hour promotion. But, you consider that 48-hour window is effectively representing the overwhelming majority of the sales in a big, 17-day launch anyway. So even in that 48-hour window, most of the sales are probably going to come in the last 4 to 5, 6 hours. In fact, in a 17-day launch, we find that as much as 1/3 of all the sales come in the last 6 hours. I'm not sure what the math is on that, but what's 17 times 24? Like, we'll just call it roughly, we'll call it like roughly 20 times 25. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible at this. I don't know. We'll call it a 400-hour promotion, right? And the 25, 30% of the sales, a third of the sales come in the last 6 hours. It's crazy, right? But that's a big boost. That's a big boost. And so what you'll typically see in any launch, and this applies, in any promotion, whether it's, 5 days, 17 days, 48 hours, 72 hours, whatever, you'll see a spike at the beginning and then a lull and then a spike at the end. And so that's like one of my favorite quotes. And I say it so often, is nothing moves people like a deadline. Nothing moves people like scarcity. Nothing moves people like the dramatic need for a product, but deadline moves people even more. So you're always going to find that the last couple of hours, the last 4 hours, when you're going to have sales. Even if it's a 4-hour sale, then like 50% of your sales are going to come in the last half hour of the 4-hour promotion. It works every time. You will notice it every time. So you really hammer home on that deadline. Treat it like a big launch. Now, if it's a week-long promo, I'm not suggesting you email 5 times a day for 7 days. You email once on the first day and once on the second day. Maybe you email twice on the third day because there's a reason, right? And, then you'll email once a day up until about twice on the second to last day. And then, you'll email the 4 or 5 times on the last day. And so sometimes, though, when you have a really short promotion, I love when Ray Edwards does this. He'll say something like, "This is the only email I'm going to send about this." And that's great to do when there's a limited number of spots. Maybe there's only like 500 available and there's a lot of people promoting, and you say, "This is the only email I'm going to send about this." Another way you can do this for a really short promo is send an email a couple of days in advance and say, "I'm only going to send one email giving you a chance to join the wait list." You say, like, "This is the only email I'm going to send warning you that this promotion is coming up. This promotion's amazing. I'm only going to send one email about it." And you get them to, click a link, get on the wait list, and then you can email those people more time. We've talked about teasing it in advance. And so you can employ this strategy. It can be very effective. So you say, like I said, I'm going to email on the day of, but if you want to get that email, then you need to join this list. And again, you can't do that every time, but like once a year, you can do that. It breaks the pattern. And, the thing about breaking patterns you have to remember is you can only break a pattern if you have a pattern. You can only disrupt a pattern if you have the pattern. So, don't do it every time, of course. But ultimately, treat these promotions like a big launch. Treat them like a big launch. Okay, go back and listen to the episode where I talk about planning these things and making the promotion calendar so you can get these things, like, you get them in. This is a busy time, right? When you're doing a lot of promotions and you want to have every day planned out what you're doing. And if you don't have every day planned out, then you're just kind of wandering around. So, like I said, I would not recommend emailing 5 times for 4 straight days. But if you've got promotions coming up, you know what your schedule is, where you can go all in. And maybe others where you can't go all in because it's like, man, there's back-to-back-to-back promotions. I can't email 4 times for all of those, but this one's a really good fit, so I'm going to email 4 times. And so you can only do that if you plan. Go back and listen to where I talk about teasing them. Go back and maybe there's Go back and listen to the episode where I talk about teasing them. Go back and listen to the episode where I talk about getting clear on the dates and times so that you know what you can do. And so sometimes, you look at this and you have 7 promos and you go, well, that one's a great discount and that one's a perfect one for my audience, but they happen to be back to back. So I've got to pick which one I'm going to go all in on. And maybe this one, I'm just going to send one email and I'm just going to send some social media posts. But this one, I'm going to go all in on, because that's what separates the successful affiliates from the unsuccessful ones in the holidays and year round. So in the next episode, we're going to talk about the hot gift items, posting about the hottest gift items. So we've seen these, like, what are the top gadget gifts for 2019? What are the top, gifts for CEOs in 2019, for the men in your life, whatever. That's what we're going to talk about in the next episode. I'm going to show you how to do that. And what'll be episode 9 in this series. Again, this is all a part of our ultimate guide to holiday affiliate promos, which you can find at mattmcwilliams.com/holiday guide. Go check that out. I will see you there for all the episodes, all the bonus resources, and I can't wait to see you in the next episode. Thank you so much for listening today. Remember to check out all of our deep dives into affiliate marketing at theaffiliateguy.tv. And if you have a question, you can ask it at asktheaffiliateguy.com. Who knows? Might end up being featured on this podcast.